Weeding season just started and weeds are starting to come through. New beds, gonna have weeds, nothing you can do about it. You just gotta keep pulling them as they're tiny. It's a fact of life. If you want a garden, you're gonna have weeds. So don't think you can be weed free because you can't.
Morning, Gary.
Morning. You got the mics turned on?
Shut up. Yes, dear.
You sure? Yeah, I mean, the veg is looking really nice. We had one hell of a thunderstorm last night. I did water everything yesterday morning, and then with a thunderstorm last night, it's toasty warm. I mean, I don't know, what is it, 9 o'clock in the morning, and we're still already over 30 degrees.
Yeah, supposed to get to what, 34?
Yeah, we were actually down in Toronto yesterday, picked up the father-in-law from the airport. We were waiting around in the airport. It hit 37, and that was without the humidity. Anyway, it is what it is. I see one of these shallots has gone to seed. Yeah, so it's gone to seed. Generally, they're going to seed, if they go early, like this one has, it's stress. Like anything in nature, as soon as it feels stressed plant-wise, it wants to set seed. So for reproduction. So with this, all I'm going to do, just snap it out. That's all you need to do. So yeah, don't let it go to seed. So celery started to look half decent. Lots of water. I mean, it's been getting lots of water, and I've started liquid feeding it. And it's since I started liquid feeding the last 3-4 days, I've been liquid feeding half strength. It's really changed color. And then Julie's blanching cones. But they're holding up quite nice. And obviously they're soaking wet now. They'll dry out again, go crispy. And then in front of that, we have some spinach.
No.
What is it then?
Wild rocket.
Oh, that's right. Sorry. Yeah, wild rocket. The damage that you can see, the holes, it's earwigs. So the earwigs are really becoming a pain in the ass. I haven't put any traps here for them yet. I have them in other areas, and I'll show you those in a minute. So some lettuce on the end. They're looking actually really nice and clean. You can see we're in the shade here. All these garden beds are in the shade for probably almost half the day, I would have said.
Yeah.
By the time we get this shade now, and then later on we get the shade again. And with the temperatures and the heat that we're getting nowadays, I think if you've got a vegetable garden and you have a choice, put it somewhere where it's spending half the day in shade.
The plants seem to be dealing with the heat a lot better.
Yeah, they're definitely, I've seen no heat stress in any of the vegetables yet. And I think if it was all in the full sun, we would definitely be seeing heat stress. Now, there is a huge difference between heat stress and drying out. I can't show you that here. I don't think we've got anything, actually, that's got any heat stress. When we see it, we'll shoot a bit of video on it and I'll talk you through it. But it is definitely different than when a plant dries out.
Okay. So my little pickling onions are doing well.
They're looking really nice, actually. Come on. You little bugger. Hey, you come. There we go. Carrots looking really nice. Julie sowed these. I mean, they're almost perfect. I'm not going to say they're perfect because you might go to her head. Spacing wise, they look really good. So really pleased with them. Next, then we have parsnips. Now, parsnips are notoriously difficult to get going. These actually aren't looking bad at all. Again, nice spacing on these. I don't know, there's not a lot more you can say about them. Pretty well
perfectly sown then.
No, I'm not going to say that. Yeah, I don't think there's a lot more you can say. Those and the carrots. If the carrots are a little bit thick in places, we'll just pull a few per baby carrots, but looking really nice. Broad beans, lucky enough, are a complete disaster.
I'm completely honest with how things are going.
I'm really disappointed with these. I can't even see a freaking... Yeah, oh, hang on, there's one. There might be one there. There's one there. Ooh, look at that.
Woohoo.
Yeah, and that one... Oh, yeah, he's good. Oh, damn, there's two there. Oh, there's another one over there, 3. Well, I'm not eating them anyway. Horrible things. There's a bit of aphid on them. Black army. Again, not too worried. Normally you'd take the tops out to stop the black army. These things are only about 2 foot tall, so they're not really big enough to take the tops out of yet.
And there's the ants.
They're the ants.
Farming their
farming the
aphids.
honeydew off the aphids. So yeah, really, I'm not going to say disappointed.
I like them. And
Spinach in front. Again, a few holes in it. Earwigs. Now, my technique for trapping them is a bamboo cane pushed in, a little flower pot stuffed with straw. And then inside that, oh yeah, they're in there. Nasty little buggers. There's one. There's more in there than that. So then normally what we would do is I can see several in there. Normally what we would do with that now.
Hold on, hold it up.
Oh, there's another one just dropped out. There's two in there at least. There's another one dropping out. And then all I would do is just pull the straw out and burn it. Sounds like Rice Krispies when you burn them.
Stop.
Snap, crackle and pop. So the cut and come again that we put on the end has been absolutely butchered again by the damn earwigs. Now I know it's earwig because there's no slime. There's no sign of any snails, slugs. It's earwigs. And the other one that I've noticed it started doing damage is wood lice as well. So let's have a look underneath here, see what we got. Yep, they're crawling. I'm not going to drop it because there's a few in there. They're in the straw, crawling around. Otherwise,
can you also put them in
soapy water is the other way to do it. Yeah, but I prefer the satisfaction.
Yeah, but if you
so we have a brassicas. Ooh, everything's gone nuts in here. Brassicas looking really nice.
Yeah.
We have a row of, I can't remember what that was. What was that we put in there?
There's a label, Gary, because I put a label in.
Oh, you did, didn't you? Yeah, spinach, row of spinach. And everything looks a little droopy because it was really heavy rain last night.
Really heavy rain, yeah.
So spinach looking good. Broccoli's looking good. The kale's looking nice. The lettuce in between is looking...
Not hammered with the rain.
Yeah, again, really looking nice. And then whatever we got, more broccoli on the end. And then more lettuce right on the very end. So everything's looking really good under there. I'll put that back down. I got cancelled out twice. So I'm pausing.
You're talking before I start.
Well, press the bloody button. Shh. Beetroot's looking nice. It's got a few holes. Again, it's earwigs. Check my trap. Ooh, yeah, look at them in there. Look at that. Barbecue. So, yeah, you must, if you do this, you must empty them out first thing. And the cane and the pot wants to be at the same level as the top of the crop. No good having it 3 foot up. You won't get so many. But yeah, I mean, the beetroot, if you can see that in there, that's some nice golf ball size.
Let them get a bit bigger.
Yeah, a bit bigger, yeah. Julie will pickle them. There's another nice little, there's a nice clump there, Julie. Look at those. There's bloody earwig there. Hang on, let me deal with some wildlife. Got it. So, yeah. Beyond that, we have the...
it's called fennel.
Fennel, Florence.
Oh, hold on. We have...
No, we got some wildlife on it. Don't know what it is. Caterpillar of some sort.
Yeah. It's a butterfly caterpillar, not a...
How'd you know?
Caterpillar, because I do.
Yeah.
I've seen these before.
We'll look that one up and see what it is. But don't mind a bit of caterpillar damage on the leaves of these things.
No,
they're doing really well. And they're starting to thicken out at the base.
They are. Nice.
So they're looking nice.
Yeah.
And then some old radish on the end.
Not quite ready yet?
No, not really, I don't think. Let's have a look. No, it's just started.
Yeah.
Yeah, it just started thickening up right there. French breakfast is the variety. We like this one the best. Been growing this one since forever. Bit of, again, damage on the leaf foliage. Doesn't really matter. Courgettes. Looking nice. Bit of powdery on them. On the leaves. But they're so humid. And you've got to expect that. But first courgettes are coming. So they'll come thick and fast now.
This one's, what was
Gold Rush.
Gold Rush.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nice.
Again, we like it. I like the colour and I also like the flavour on this one. So another courgette. And just to let everybody know, these are courgettes. They're not zucchinis. It's courgette.
Depending where you're
No,
from.
they're courgettes. So a couple courgettes, there's some squashes mixed in here as well. We just mix and match with this stuff and wait and see what comes through.
Yeah, there's some squashes there, isn't there?
But yeah, they're looking really nice.
Mm-hmm.
And then the very last one, I must come out and do a little bit of weeding right on the edge here. The very last one is a marrow. We only got one plant.
Oh, there is one just started.
Yeah, first one forming. Julie only needs one.
They get
Because these things do get rather large, and with Julie, she uses it for chutney. So again, they're looking really nice. The rain has been fantastic. The manure they're planted in is doing them really well. And then I do have some other squash that I've sown, which are going to fill in the rest of the bed with. Kidney beans, runner beans, pole beans, lottie beans, all
and
mixed.
Sweet peas.
And sweet peas, of course. The kidney beans, runner beans are really starting to flower now. Hummingbird hasn't found them yet, but it won't be long.
Oh, the hummingbird
Love them.
loves these.
The first one you're looking at is Firestorm. And then we have a nice pink one right here. And this is Celebration. Celebration typically for us is the one that will produce first.
Yeah.
And then there's Lady Dies in here. There's some Scarlet Runner in here. And then the pole beans, they're already right to the top of the net. And if I see first flower right here. So again, doing really well. They ought to. I mean, there's so much manure put on here. And then on this little bed that I hadn't finished digging yet, we've got our Brussels sprouts and some Calabrese. The holes were already on there. I see there is a couple of new ones, so I have to keep an eye on that. Might have to do some more pots over here because again there's a bit of damage. I'm not really worried about damage.
I mean, really, it's making sure that you just keep an eye on your vegetables on a day-to-day basis and just get ahead of any pests.
Yeah, if you see any caterpillars, you can pick them off. I mean, that covered area is great. I don't think we're going to put the kale and the kale and the broccoli is not going under there next year. It's just growing so fast, and it's hard now to shut the lid without damaging things. So I think
it's more cabbage and cauliflower because that's what the cabbage white.
Yeah, the butterflies, once they get into your cabbage and your cauliflower, I mean, they're a real pain. So I think we're going to make another one. We're going to keep 2 of those just for the cabbage cauliflower for next year. And I think the broccoli and the kale, and it grows so fast once it gets going.
Yeah.
And you're picking it so regularly, I don't think it'll be too much of an issue.
Just to let everybody know, I did cut the sweet pea flowers on Monday evening, and we are now Wednesday morning, and I cut every single one. So when you start with your sweet peas, they really keep going for you.
And you've got to keep cutting. If you don't cut and you let them go to seed, they'll stop flowering. But there becomes a point in time later in the year where I will go through and pick out some of the best sized flowers and probably put a little label, a little label or a piece of string on them and let that one go to seed so that I can collect their own seed for next year.
Yeah. And we will be covering collecting seed later on in the season.
Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, they're looking good. And finally, we're going to go to the peas. I mean, bloody things. They're kind of growing, moving now, but
they've been really slow.
Oh, last year we had a complete disaster with them. I sowed them twice, and every time they came up, they got chomped off by something. This year early, I did some in plug trays, and my mistake, I put the plug trays out into in crates on the deck, and they got too wet. So we lost it. Basically, we lost everything. I think it was 6 or 7 plug trays each with 30 or 40 in each. So they would have been much earlier. So I had to go out and buy some seed. This was not my first choice variety, not by a long way. I can't even remember what variety it was now. They have just sat out here and done virtually nothing. Now they're starting to grow, but whether they're going to be any good or not, I don't know. They don't like the heat typically. So it's a real balancing act with your peas. It's a case of getting them in early enough when it's cool, but not too early so that they either rot off or they just don't grow. So we'll see what happens. They do get a fair bit of shade here, so they may be still okay. And there are some flowers at last. Just to remind everybody, actually, all of this, other than the
beetroot
and the sweet peas, was only planted a month ago. So it just shows, and it was either planted as a plug or as a small pot.
Or sown seed.
Or, some of the salad stuff was seed. So you have to, with the weather we've had, it's been warm, it's been wet.
Perfect growing conditions.
And there's no rush to get this stuff out in May. Wait until June. And this proves it. This proves you do not need to rush out and get your plants out so early. They'll soon catch up. Tomatoes. Hundreds and thousands. What can you say? I don't really need to say a lot. Absolutely smothered with flowers. We have some fruit starting. And once this thing starts, oh boy.
Oh, we can't keep up with them.
Yeah, I think you need about 10 people to keep up with them.
And what's nice about this one is it can actually be put into a sturdy hanging basket.
Yeah. These are, normally they'd be indoors in the polytunnel, but these are on our back deck. So again, it's the first for us to put any tomato plants outside. They'd normally be in the green at polytunnel, but oh boy, it's hot in there. Golden cherries. Again, nice lot of fruit coming on these. We're going to take tops out of these now. So what I do is I'll take these tops out above this top truss, and then I'll bring up another. So I'll bring up one of these stronger side shoots, bring this one on up through, tie this one in, and then that one will keep us going then for the rest of the summer. Next to that, we have our beefsteaks. Again, they've done rather well. They're just starting to get some, hang on, I'll show you. They've just started to get some really nice size fruit on them. I've taken no leaves off. I've taken nothing off. No flowers, no leaves. And I might, on these beefsteaks, because there's so much foliage on them, I might just thin out the foliage a little bit.
Just around the tomatoes?
Yeah, around the fruit. Just let the sun through and ripen them. So these are two different varieties. I can see that from the foliage. They're totally different. Lots of flowers still. This is heat stress already. Now, we're only at 9:30 in the morning, and these are already, they're not dry. You can see they've started to curl up slightly, the leaf.
And it's drooping.
And it's just slightly droopy, and that's just a natural reaction to the heat to try and preserve moisture. And even this one's doing it to a degree. And you bear in mind, these are outside. The pot is absolutely sopping wet. But the fruit's in there. Multiple heads on these. Because we've also found with the beefsteaks, if you let one cordon stem come up, so one single stem, what will happen more often than not is all of a sudden it'll fruit, and then the growing tip just dies out. So we've learned that in the past. So we have multiple heads on these. And again, no foliage cut back. It's all touching the dirt, so what? Gonna knock out one of these fingerling potatoes. I'm pretty sure they're good. And I'm being 100% honest here. I don't know what we're going to find. I know they've had a little bit of flour on them. So we'll see. Got the mint ready, haven't we?
Oh yeah, I've got them in. I just need the potatoes.
Julie bought some potatoes this week shopping. Supposed to have been extra tasty, extra fresh, good for everything. They tasted like crap. They honestly did.
They weren't.
They were horrible.
Yeah.
So this will be a really good experiment. We'll see. So anyway, I'm going to take this over the tractor, knock it out, and we'll see what we got. So I got a pot ready to put them all in. I'm hoping it's going to be big enough.
You're optimistic, aren't you?
We'll see. And don't forget,
heavy, Gary.
Don't forget, these were planted. I can't remember when. It's on a previous episode, and it's just cow manure. And it rained last night, and geez, they're heavy. So this is russet. The label. See, I put a label in.
Huh? Can't you read your own writing?
No, it's rubbed out.
Oh.
Look.
Oh, yeah.
We'll have to look it up on the previous episode. Julie will find it. It's russet something. I'm pretty sure this is a fingerling. So.
we honestly have not done this yet. So this is a...
Live.
This is going to be live.
Live. You got some dramatic music. Could be a complete disaster. That's a root system.
Really good root system.
Yeah. Looks a bit lost in there, doesn't it? I hope there's some more. And we're not after big we're not after big ones, but that's just a little too small, I think. That'll fall out the bottom of the pot. There's the original seed. Yep, these are not very good at all. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to knock these out, and then I'm going to look at one of the other ones, because that's crap. That's really crap. But I'm still going to knock one of the others out and see what they're like, just as a comparison. Because, as I say,
well, we've never done this one before,
no,
have we?
No, could just be too early.
Good workout.
Jeez, I sound like a
old man.
I sound like someone doing a bloody one of those perverted phone calls. You know, heavy breathing down the phone. Yukon Gold should be good. We'll see. If not, back to the drawing board. Ooh, these have dried out. That might be the only one, though.
Why?
Oh, I don't know. Hang on, we're getting better. Okay, well, that's it. So that's everything off of the plant, even the tiddlers. Now, look, there's 3 there that aren't up to size. And these, I think there was 3 or 4 put into these pots. So it doesn't matter how much longer you leave this, they're only going to get bigger. That to me is the right size for new potatoes. Nice and small. You didn't want anything any bigger, would you?
No.
Not what we're looking for. There was 3 there that weren't up to size. So it doesn't matter how much longer we left it. That's all we're going to get out of that pot. It's bad seed potatoes again. It's back to the same thing. If you do not start with good seed, good plants, you're going to end up with a crap crop. Oh, there's a word for you. Like I said, I could leave these things until November. All it's going to do is the ones I have are going to be bigger. We're not going to get any more quantity. It is definitely not the soil, because it's good old-fashioned manure with some old potting compost mixed in.
Because we've done this before in the film, and we got
look at last year's. Go back to last year's video and look at that. And hate to say it, these seed potatoes came, and I just picked it up because I was in a bit of a rush at the time, came from one of the box stores. I'm not going to name which one.
Which we've never done before.
Which I've never done before. I've always bought it from one of the local co-ops. I just didn't get round to buying it from one of the local co-ops this year, where you buy, it's in bulk and you just pick out what you want. This came out of a box store, pre-packaged. I don't think I need to say any more than that.
No, I think you better stop there.
You think?
Yeah.
So, these are mine. What are you having for supper? Do you think my pots are... Hang on a minute.
I thought you were being a little optimistic.
It doesn't even cover the bottom of the bloody pot.
Well, there's total honesty for you.
Yeah.
But, I mean, last year, I used up the last of the potatoes from last year just before Christmas.
Didn't we use them for Christmas?
I think we did.
Out of pots.
Yeah.
We've got the mint, and I think for the amount of potatoes, that's all we need. Don't think we need any more than that.
Oh dear.
Anyway, we have the mint to go with the new potatoes and some chives that Julie started cutting off already. So yeah, that's a quick trip around the vegetable patch. So until next week, till next time, next week, at least they're not going to take long to prepare, are they?
No, this is true.
Mind they don't disappear down the plug hole. So they might. We'll see you next time. Bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye.